The wind howled through the trees as Ethan Walker zipped up his jacket a little tighter. What was meant to be a quick solo hike through Montana's Glacier National Park turned into a battle for survival. A sudden snowstorm swept in without warning, erasing the trail behind him and blinding the path ahead. Ethan, an experienced outdoorsman, knew he had to find shelter fast. He stumbled upon a narrow crevice between two rock walls and squeezed in, protected from the gusts but not the cold. As night fell, temperatures plunged well below freezing. He had no tent, just a thin emergency blanket, a headlamp, and a backpack with minimal supplies. By the second day, the snow hadn't stopped. His phone was dead. No signal had reached him in over 24 hours. He rationed his granola bars and melted snow for water, but the chill clawed deeper. His gloves were wet and his fingers numb. Every breath was visible, and every step grew heavier. On the third day, disoriented and weak, Ethan made a desperate attempt to find higher ground. He hoped that from a ridge he could see a trail or a ranger tower, but fatigue overtook him. His legs gave out, and he collapsed into the snow, his body refusing to go further. That night, he had Vision-She's parents' laughter, the warmth of home, the sound of a crackling fire. But each time he closed his eyes for too long, he knew he might not open them again. So he forced himself to stay awake, whispering his name over and over just to stay conscious. In the early hours of the fourth morning, a faint whirring echoed through the valley. A rescue helicopter, dispatched after a missing person report, scanned the snow-covered ridges. Ethan had no flare, no mirror, only his red jacket. He stood on his last bit of strength, waving wildly. The chopper hovered, turned once, then came back. When the rescuers reached him, Ethan could barely speak. His body temperature had dropped dangerously low, and mild frostbite had set in on his hands and toes. But he was alive. Doctors later said he was hours away from hypothermia-induced unconsciousness. Ethan spent weeks recovering, both physically and emotionally. The weight of isolation, the silence of the wilderness, the brutal cold all left invisible scars. But he also gained something profound, a deeper gratitude for life. His story spread quickly, capturing national attention. Many called it miraculous. Ethan Walker didn't just survive the storm, he defied it.